Hello, I'm Theodore. I was just reading from my holy book, and as you guys might have heard, Ramadan just ended, and we just had Eid. It was a wild journey, and as you know, I had already 3 or 4 Ramadan videos in the past, and I decided to keep the series going, but try something new. Instead, when I show you the fasting journey, and how difficult it could be. This is not meant to discourage you. It's just for educational and to maybe see if you or your friends want to try fasting for a month. And again, fasting is no food, no water for almost 16 hours. Throughout the journey, I had some fun times, some hard times, and confusing times. And I hope you guys enjoy. And let's see how wild Ramadan is. So we start our journey when I wake up at 5:35 in the morning, and as you can see, me and my family has prepared by decorating my house with Ramadan styles, and it did took a while. I made myself a little tea with milk, or in Arabic shayb al-laban, and I made it hot so I can stay awake, and it was delicious. Later, we made breakfast with scrambled eggs, boiled eggs, avocado, some little cucumber salad, and yeah. After we did breakfast prayer, or fajr in Arabic, we read a little bit from our holy book, or the Quran. And fun fact, we read it from right to left rather than left to right. Once I arrived at school, it wasn't that bad. No one tried shoving food or water up my face, but the smell was kind of distracting, like all the good fries and stuff like that.
The food looks nice.
But except my friend here,
Ooh, Nora, I know you want
he was
this
annoying.
water bottle.
No, I wasn't doing that well. Later, I played with them a little football. It was fun, and surprised I did well. During one of my classes, I was able to get my good friend to answer some questions, and his good name was Rogan. Do you think you would be able to fast for one day? No food, no water for 16 hours?
Maybe one day. That would be difficult though,
Well,
because I don't really eat breakfast, but yeah, I'm pretty hungry in the middle of the day.
what about 1 week?
What? I don't know. No, I
What,
couldn't.
what about a month?
I couldn't.
A month every year? On the drive back home after school, I was totally wrecked. God, school. I'm so tired. After my crash, I did my next prayer. I then edited a video that will be published, but it might take a while after I got a lot of clips. I then proceeded to do some of my math homework, which was a pain, but I finished through it. This night we had our first dinner party, or iftar, and we had a buttload of food just lining up just for us to eat. And they were all very delicious. And we had sweets, they were all very sweet. We had a lot of cupcakes, that was good. I think, and I hope that everyone had a great time over there. We all talked, and yeah. I just survived the first day and night of Ramadan. One to go, 29 days left. That'll be fun. Let's hope that the next other few days will be easier. Probably not. We'll see. Well, good night. The next day wasn't that different from day one. Me suffering myself, me hanging out with my friends playing a little football. I didn't have a lot of homework, so I continue editing a video that you will see once again, but will take a while for me to edit and process. Today, we hosted our own dinner party or iftar at the same place, but there was a lot more people and there was a lot more food. And when I mean a lot of food, there was a lot of food. I mean, some of us, we still have the same food you're seeing right now still in our homes. There was so much. One bad thing that happened was one 5-year-old just pulled a fire alarm, and for the next 10 minutes, we just hear a constant alarm, and we couldn't do anything about it until the fire department came. But luckily, one good thing that happened was I was able to catch this really cool photo with them. After all that chaos, I was able to interview and ask questions to a few of the youths at the iftar and ask them a few questions about their experience with Ramadan and stuff like that. So you've been fasting for how long?
14 years.
14 years. And how long have you been fasting?
Oh, this is my first time.
It's your first time,
That's
and
the second day.
And you're Muslim and he's not, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
What was your guys' school life during fasting? Was it easy, hard, annoying, disturbing?
Difficult.
Pretty
Why?
easy.
Okay, so for you it was hard, for you it was easy.
I think the most difficult time for me is like if you play a sport, or sometimes like being at school it could be hard sometimes because everyone's like asking you like why you're not eating.
Yeah, during lunch, it's difficult, but
Was there any like school events or family events that had like cake or ice cream but you couldn't have it since you were fasting?
Yes.
No?
not this year, but
Ever?
oh yeah. So personally for me, I just felt like being at school kind of kept me busy. So I was like working on schoolwork or tests or assignments, so I didn't really have to think about it at all.
Yeah, I agree. I even make up my fast during school because then I just get home and it's like a few hours and then I can eat. So I think it's easier personally when you're like, you have something to do.
Well, like for example, today during lunch, I got a lot of questions on why we get lunch, and I feel like when you go to lunch is the hardest part because that's when you see everybody and everyone's just asking you.
And the smell of the cafeteria food, I'm guessing?
That does not affect me.
Oh. The cafeteria food's that bad?
For me, it's like pretty easy because like I don't have that many other Muslims at my school. I'm like the only hijabi in my whole school, but like I still like I don't think it's that hard because people already know that I'm Muslim because I'm like wearing the hijab. So like it's not that hard.
So they don't
and
mess
like
with you?
people don't ask me questions and like they don't really like it's and anyways in like lunch I don't go to the lunchroom. Like me and the other groups of Muslims like we go to like another classroom, so it's like so easy.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're in sophomore, I'm guessing, right? Sophomore? Oh, you're still a freshman. Okay. How's fasting during high school?
For me, it's pretty easy. I don't really like
It's
do that at all. 'Cause,
pretty easy?
I'm doing stuff all day and the day goes by pretty fast, so it's easy.
So you guys play a lot of sports, right?
Right.
Yes.
What sports?
Wrestling.
Rest.
I work out on a daily.
So it's a lot of physical activities.
I play soccer and football, and I'm thinking of doing wrestling next year.
That's a lot of cardio.
Yeah, it is.
How does fasting affects your athleticness activities?
It makes me really thirsty and tired, but at the end of the day, it's not that bad.
You definitely get more dazed, but you push through, and yeah, you'll be fine.
Do you guys have
A
any?
greater reward.
Do you guys have any tips on how to fast but also get muscles, get better hard cardio?
Don't think about drinking or eating. Just focus on what you're doing, and if you persevere, you'll be fine.
Okay, thank you for your time. And since we all have like Christian or Jew friends or someone who's not Muslim, have they done anything to mess with you?
No, I mean, I feel like I surround myself with really like kind people, so I feel like they're just aware of like what I'm going through, and they try to understand. Like they wish me happy Ramadan and everything. So I guess just surround yourself with people
That's good.
like that.
Yeah, that's the same thing for me.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Messes with you guys, like put like some like water bottle or some food.
I mean, like, some people, my friends do it as a joke.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do
But like they don't like no one actually like comes up to me and like does it on purpose. They know not to mess with me. Don't mess with me.
Okay. No,
Okay.
good note.
Out of all things, the reason I do it is because recently I have a lot of Muslim people in my life, and it's a very interesting protocol that I don't think a lot of people understand. And in order for me to kind of be able to understand it and experience it better, I'm gonna look to do the whole month.
Do you think other people should try fasting?
I think it's something people should be conscious about. I don't think a lot of people will understand what Ramadan is and what it's for. And oftentimes things are easier said than done. So the best way to kind of understand it is to incorporate it into your life, I would say. So ideally, I think more people should try it at least once in their life.
Do you have any tips since you've already fasted for 14 years? Any tips?
It's actually, I think it's better to not eat sahur. I think it helps a lot. Also, if you are going to eat sahur, eat a low salt sahur, so not salty foods.
Fasting isn't as bad as it sounds. I think it sounds a lot worse than it is. And personally, I don't get hungry. I kind of just get thirsty. So as long as you drink enough water.
So the main problem is thirst.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen, like the idea of not being able to eat will make somebody more hungry.
Yeah.
Just don't think about it too much.
It's peaceful.
It's peaceful?
I think you did already said that it's not as bad as you think. Like everyone thinks not eating for a whole day is like really difficult, but after the first week, you're good.
Okay, thank you for your time.
I love Ramadan.
You love Ramadan.
I like food.
The food doesn't. I don't like the food. I like the people. Like
spending time during iftar and suhoor.
My best friend is Muslim too, so
That's good.
I like how there's like a system. You wake up.
System. Order, system, peace. Okay, good to know. Thank you for your time. I hope these interviews gave you a little bit more insight about Ramadan and how it affects us in our everyday lives. And thank you for the people I interviewed for allowing me to interview you guys. You guys were a big help. On day 4, it was pretty chill. I just went to the doctor to get a visit just to see how my health is doing. I then went to a glasses store to think about getting board glasses for soccer. But when I was trying to listen to something, this annoying ad pops up and it was all about food, and I wasn't liking it. After passing by a mountain cloud of some sorts, we went to, once again, another dinner party, but it was like far away and it was delicious. The food was amazing there. When we arrived, it was 10:37. I was super tired and was ready to go back to sleep. On day 9, it was Friday, so we had to do something called Friday prayer or Jama, where all the men have to, unless they're sick or for kids that are at school and they can't leave. They would go to a mosque, listen to someone called the imam to give a little talk and then do a special prayer that we don't usually do. And we would do some special du'as or wishes. We after went to Sam's Club to go shopping. We bought some food for dinner we would have had later. We then went to buy more snacks because we were running low. We then battled inflation and it was very, very expensive. And then we went back home. We came back home. I read a little bit of our Holly book because I had nothing else to do and to get a lot of good deeds. But sadly, while we were eating, we got a national or state alarm that there would be severe thunderstorms and a tornado watch, and we had to go down to our basement. So any logical person would do. I made a nice fresh cappuccino to help me go through it.
Vlog. I'm gonna ask you to.
Hey, drop by, Orteo. Drop by, Orteo.
Well, but now is the end of this journey. Thank you guys for watching, and sorry that my voice kind of went in the middle of it. And since I got a VR now the possibilities of VR videos have now been unlocked, and who knows? But I do hope you guys learned something about Ramadan and maybe decide to take part of it next year. But I hope you guys enjoy watching, and Ima Barak, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.